This is Harken here with Giles Scott of the British sailing team at the RYA Dinghy show. Hi, Giles.
Hello.
You've recently been selected to represent the British sailing team in the Olympics and also Ben Ainsley Racing. How do you juggle such a busy schedule?
It's actually been reasonably easy. The guys at Land Rover BAR, they're really behind my Olympic sailing, and they understand that for over the next year, my Olympic sailing comes first, and all my commitments there, they've basically been filling my gaps and my breaks in my Olympic sailing, and then after the games I then switch full time. So it actually hasn't been too much of a juggling act. It's been working alongside one another pretty easily.
Okay, and it must be quite exciting that once the Olympics are over, you will also have that to go on to a really exciting prospect.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I suppose the time after the games is always a little bit tricky with trying to work out what you want to be doing. 'Cause you don't necessarily want to go straight back into Olympic sailing having just done a major event like the games. So yeah, having that project to work on for near enough a year is kind of perfect for me. Really, it keeps me keen and interested, and I mean it's such a huge opportunity as well. So I don't think it'll be great.
Fantastic, and I know a lot of people are bidding for you to be the gold podium position for Olympics. How do you deal with the pressure and the expectation that comes with that?
I mean there's I suppose there's a little bit of talk around that and how I may go in Rio, and for me personally it kind of comes as part of the package. I want to win regattas, and I've been fortunate enough to have been doing that over the past couple of years, and obviously that puts me instead to be a hopeful for gold in Rio, and I think that the pressure is as I say, it's just part of it, and you learn to deal with it. And actually I think for me personally it's a good thing, because it keeps me motivated, keeps me honest and working hard.
And that support's always a good motivator anyway.
Yeah,
people back home following you.
Yeah.
And obviously part of the British sailing team and Harken are suppliers to the British sailing team. How have you found the gear getting you around the race course?
It's good, yeah. I've all my fins have got Harken hardware on them. I'm very used to sailing with Harken. It's it's reliable. It's I trust it pretty highly. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's kind of my go-to.
Yeah, and you've known the guys for a while as well, haven't you? So you have quite a close relationship.
Yeah, no, I have. I think Harken's a great company, and they certainly reach out to the sailing community, and I think and the product goes along with that, so I'm certainly happy with it.
That's good to know. With the fin, how does that differ from other boats that you've sailed? Obviously you have experience in a variety of boats, and a lot of people always say it's very good to get out there, sail different boats to hone your experiences and your skills. So how have you found the fin?
Well, I've been sailing the fin for near enough 8 years now. So I think I remember when I moved into the fin from Malaysia, it was certainly a step up. It's a boat that's been through many design evolutions. It was first designed in like the 50s, so they've had an awful lot of time to hone it, and I think you really feel that when you're sailing it. It's a proper sailor's boat. It's not just come out of a factory and been put together. It's a lot of thought and effort's gone into it. But I think the amazing thing about fin sailing is that you have to be extremely fit to sail it, and very tactically aware, which kind of goes across into the greater sailing world really well, especially when you go yacht sailing or cat sailing or whatever it will be.
And then actually speaking of fitness, how much does that come into your daily regime and your diets and various other things? Is it quite intense?
Yeah, my fitness regime is reasonably intense. In terms of diet, I have to hit a certain weight range, and that's not for racing. That's just for what I like to race at. So my diet has to be right around that.
And that's you specifying what you want it to be.
Yeah. So we'll decide that a certain weight will be fast in a certain venue, and we'll work pretty hard to hit that weight. And the fitness is a huge part of that as well. And we do a lot of gym training, cycling, rowing, running.
Lots of dedication.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, for future sailors out there who are looking to be in your shoes and are looking up to you and following you to the Olympics and beyond, do you have any advice for people that want to get into racing and take it that step further?
Yeah, I mean, I think for youngsters that are involved in racing already, I think it's really important to just remember that it is just a sport, and you need to enjoy it. And I look back at my youth and the racing that I did, and I think the enjoyment I got from it was a huge part of me wanting to push it to the next level and make it make it a profession. So I think my main advice would be to enjoy it, and then if you're enjoying it, look for the competitive edge later on.
Keep enjoying it and just take it further as you go. Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for meeting with us today, and best of luck this year. We will be following you all the way. And this is Hannah Cotterell with Giles Scott here at the RYA Suzuki Dinghy Show.